Minister, glad to see your symptoms are mild. I do appreciate the minister making time, but it is disappointing that he couldn't find the 2 hours in the summer to appear in front of the Transport Committee, in which his own party was part of a unanimous agreement for a 2-hour appearance today. But more and more Canadians have seen themselves that the problems experienced here in Canada are different, and they're substantially worse than anywhere else in the world. We know that Pearson and Montreal have been ranked number 1 and number 2 of worst airports in the world. That is an international embarrassment. And amongst these delays, the flight disruption, there's a lot of finger pointing. Airlines, airports, passengers themselves, as the minister alluded to in May. And we know a lack of capacity in security agents, customs agents, navigation services, and pandemic restrictions have all contributed to this chaos. Does the minister believe that the government bears any responsibility in any way of what has transpired this summer? Yes or no?
Sorry, Minister, I believe you are on mute. If you could unmute, please.
That is a fair point. I blame it on COVID. Mr. Chair, in speaking of COVID, Canadians know that over the last 2 years, they've witnessed significant disruptions to our economy. They're seeing, and as we are restarting our economy, they're seeing an imbalance in our economy. They're witnessing supply chain disruptions. They're witnessing private sector inability to provide services and products that customers are looking for. They're witnessing similar delays and phenomena across the world. So I know this is a time of uncertainty. I know, rightly so, Canadians expect their government to focus on mitigating these factors and doing everything they can to resolve it. I wanted Canadians to see that from the beginning, their government is focused on taking action to do everything we can to help Canadians. And I hope that months from now, Canadians will look back and see that their government was taking real action, doing everything we can to address the root causes of the issues. We are witnessing
Minister, I'm just going to jump in here. I
am committed to doing everything we can to address these issues. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thanks. I have a limited amount of time, and I hear that the answer is no.